Welcome everybody to Longball Sports and the Tigers live show. I'm your host, Longball Luck. I hope everybody's been liking the content thus far. If you do, please hit the like button down below and comment to let us know how we're doing. And we're going to play a little catch-up as the Pittsburgh Pirates come into town for a 3-game series here early in the season. And then we'll also cover the Kansas City Royals, try to play a little catch-up and make up some ground on the Cleveland Indians, who are atop the division right now. And with these two matchups, hopefully the Tigers can pull out some wins. We're going to start the first game here in Co-America in the 9th inning, up 3-2. Can the Tigers hold off the Pirates? Let's take it down to Matt, Mark, and Dan for the highlights.
The 1-2. Swing and a shot toward right center. And that'll split the gap, as it should be extra bases. Around second now and headed for third. And he's going to get there, and he's in at third now as the tying run after the one-out triple. Swing and a fly ball, and this should at least get home the tying run. The catch is made. Here comes the tying run from third. He's safe at the plate, and that ties the ball game in the top of the ninth.
Something has to be elevated and put into the outfield. Give your team a chance to score a run.
He will look at a called third strike, and that go-ahead run has to stay right where it is at third with 2 away now. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Center fielder coming on, and that'll bring in the go-ahead run from third. It's now a 4-3 game. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. Pirates get just the one, and that's all. Kyle Crick enters the game here an inning later than usual, as he'll try to close this one out in the 10th. And here's a swing and a miss from Cabrera as he's set down on strikes, and there's 1 away.
Maybe shorten up a little bit and try and force-feed something the other way.
Here's a swing and a ball hit into the air to left center and shallow. Gamble will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out number 2. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Newman brings it in. Throw to first will be in time for the final out, and the Pirates have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over, and it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. Clay Holmes earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Kyle Crick records the save, his 5th of the year. So then,
a tough loss for the Tigers, losing 4-3 in the 10th. Out hitting the Pirates 8-7, but 2 errors. The errors have been a problem for the Tigers lately, defensively, and causing a run or 2 to happen, and that's enough for the Tigers to lose. Clay Holmes gets the win. He goes up 3-0 on the season. Jose Cisneros couldn't get it done in the later innings, and he gets his first loss of the year. Spencer Turnbull, not a bad outing, 6 1/3, 5 hits, 2 earned runs, no walks, 6 strikeouts. And Steven Brault, 5 innings pitched, 8 hits, 3 earned runs, 1 walk, 5 Ks. Offensively for the Tigers, Jonathan Scope 1 for 5 with a double and an RBI. Grossman goes 1 for 3 with a run. Nico Goodrum 2 for 3 with a double and an RBI, and Candelario 2 for 5 with 2 runs scored. In game 2, the Tigers also lose a tight one, 6-5. No errors this time though, but 16 hits for the Pirates, 10 for the Tigers. Offensively, they were getting good wood on the ball, but not driving in enough runs to get the victory. Shreve gets the win, his first of the year. Tyler Alexander, another loss, didn't close it up once again for the Tigers. Drops to 0-3 on the year. And in game 3, the Pirates victory 4-2, 6 hits, no errors. And the Tigers only could produce 2 runs on 8 hits and no errors. Mitch Keller with the victory. He goes 3-0 on the year. And Tarek Skubal, his first loss of the year, pitching well at the start of the season. taste his first defeat. And the Tigers drop all 3 against the Pirates, get swept, and now face the Kansas City Royals, the intra-division rival, and hopefully with better results. Taking a look at the Royals, they come in at 8-10. The Tigers are sitting at 7-12. This is a 4-game series against the Royals, and hopefully we can take a couple of games here and catch the Indians, who sit atop of the division, followed by the Chicago White Sox, and then the Kansas City Royals, Tigers, and then Twins. Let's take it to the games and the highlights and the results, and I'll see you on the other side.
Julio Teheran gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
And he chased it in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first.
They open up a new series here, and they'd like nothing more than to get into the win column to get that first win of this homestand. Yeah, hopefully they were able to shower off that last series. A whole new ball game, new team comes in, new problems, new opportunities. Let's see what they do today.
Swing and a liner. Oh, and this deflects right off him. He'll get it into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Brad Keller, a right-handed Georgia native, gets the starting nod. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. High and deep to straightaway right. Looking up is Soler. And this one is gone. A home run. Jonathan Scope with a solo shot. Second home run early in the year as the Tigers grab a 1-0 lead.
Yeah, we always talk about how important it is to spot your starter or run it to early in the game, and he does just that, blasting a no-doubt bomb that serves notice. They're going to be swinging with the wood here. No better way to get the home crowd into it right out of the gates.
Line towards center field, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Last pitch was a fastball, tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hitting.
Bravo.
Swing and a miss, and they come back from a 3-0 count to sit him down on strikes, and there are 2 gone. And oh, that gets him on the mound. Unable to recover, he's safe at first, and now the attention turns back to the guy on the mound. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is outnumbered. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Left fielder looking up at the track. The wall. Out of here. Into the visitors' bullpen. It's a solo shot for Jorge Soler. Second home run early in the year. And with it, the Royals are back to even at 1 apiece.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
Misses. Ball 2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Goes the other way as this is line to left. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. And he is in at second base with a one-out double.
Batting double.
And he goes and chops this one out towards second. He's got it, and there are 2 away now. The 2-0 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there.
Ah, man, just a hair early on that one and just pulled it foul. He's going to have to find a way to refocus. Not easy to continue an AB after you just went deep foul.
Olivares is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble.
Clearly, they rank dead last in the league in team batting average and perhaps more importantly, runs scored. As one of the coaches told me, the entire organization is pulling their hair out trying to figure out how to put a more potent lineup on the field, but that's not something that changes overnight. He said it's going to be a process to become the team we want to be, but we're willing to do the hard work that it's going to take to get there.
Drives it out to deep right center field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Now this will rattle up against the wall. And he's in there at third with a one-out triple.
And that's his 2nd triple this season. For some hitters,
batter,
that's a
number
career.
7.
Good swing and
Second
great hustle
baseman.
to pick up the
Not out
3-bagger.
there. Go.
So that'll bring up Jonathan Scope. Hit high and deep to right center. Chasing after it is Taylor. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. Had a long way to go to make that running catch, and here it is again with the show track numbers. Took a great angle at it, showed nice closing speed, and ended up running close to 110 feet to finally bring it in. No doubt in efforts his teammates are appreciative of. Swing and a liner. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. The 2-2 is a called 3rd strike right on the inside corner. Cisnero comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. The next 3-2, and he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Well, there's only a 1-run cushion to play with, so he's got to be upset after he walked the leadoff man here. Go-ahead run comes to the plate, and there are no outs. This could be a very interesting inning.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. And the throw is late at first, so they can't get anybody out. Time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making it work for this one.
Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be 2? To second for 1. On to first, and Perez grounds into a double play.
That's a great example there of why the sinker is such an effective pitch. The hitter's eyes see it higher in the zone than it ends up, and that makes it real tough to square up.
Stepping in now, Jorge Soler. As he'll take a look at ball 1. In his career versus this pitcher, he's gone 3 for 6. He's taken him deep once. Hunter Dozier would be next. Now Out of the stretch, the 3-1 home. And he missed with it there, ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third.
Looked like he might have gotten squeezed a little bit right there, and you know he's talking to himself in his head about it. That kind of stuff goes both ways, though. Hitters get their fair share of crummy calls going against them, too.
Next, it'll be Hunter Dozier. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here. First delivery to him. This is in the air out to right field. The catch is made, and the Tigers will put an end to their 3-game skid as this ball game is over.
Wow, that's one of the best finishes we've been part of in a while. 2 outs, tying run at third, the go-ahead run at first, but they can't find a way to get him home. Tough way to lose, but a great way to win a game.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score.
Well, the Tigers squeak out the first game of the series 2-1. Both teams with 6 hits. The Royals, though, 2 errors, costly errors that probably lost the game for them. So the Tigers will jump to 8-12 while the Royals drop to 8-11. And Brad Keller gets the loss. He drops to 1-2 on the season, while Julio Teheran goes 2 for 2. And it was Teheran with 6 innings pitched, 5 hits, 1 earned run, 1 walk, 4 Ks. For Keller, it was 6 innings pitched, 6 hits, 2 earned runs, no walks, 8 Ks. Offensively for the Tigers, Jonathan Scope 1 for 3 with his big bomb, 2 RBIs and a run. And Baddoo 1 for 3 with a triple and a run. Mazzara 1 for 2 with a double, and Castro went 2 for 4. For the Royals, it was Jorge Soler 1 for 2 with a big shot and an RBI and a run. Merrifield went 3 for 3 with a double. Carlos Santana 0 for 3 with a strikeout, and Salvador Perez 0 for 4 with a strikeout as well. Let's take a look at the other games in the series. As the Tigers struggled a little bit in the next 3, as the Royals take all 3, 4-3 in Game 1 on 7 hits and an error. Tigers only produced 5 hits. Fulmer with the loss, Adams with the win, his 3rd on the year. And in Game 3, the Royals 3-0 victory on 9 hits, no errors. The Tigers 0 runs, 6 hits, no errors. Turnbull gets the loss, and Singer with the victory, his 1st of the year. In Game 4, it was the Royals 4-2 on 10 hits, no errors. Tigers only 4 hits, 2 runs, and an error. Duffy would get the victory. He goes 2 for 2, and Jose Urena 1 for 2 on the season. Tigers drop to 8-15 as the Royals now back to 500 at 11-11, and looking at the bottom of the basement, the Tigers now trying to play major catch-up. We can't let the lead get too far ahead of us here with the Indians playing well and the White Sox playing well. But kind of expected for the Tigers, to struggle a little bit. We were just hoping that the young kids would play a little better than expected and hopefully give us something to cheer about throughout the year. But there's still plenty of time as the season is still young. Taking a look at the central standings, and this screenshot was taken after Game 2 of the Royals series. The Indians sit at 12-8 at the top of the leaderboard, with the White Sox at 500 and 11-11. The Royals 9-11, who have now added 2 victories to that, making them 11-11 currently. And the Tigers 8-13 here now, currently 8-15. The Twins were 8-13 at the bottom, but they lost a couple as well, so they should be right there with the Tigers. But looking at the last 10, the Indians 5-5, starting to lose a little bit of their steam, with the White Sox gaining steam, 6-4 in their last 10. Royals 4-6, but now 6-6. Tigers 4-6, now 4-8 on the last 12, and the Twins 5-5. Taking a look at the American League East, it's the Yankees that sit atop 14-6. They're followed by the Rays at 13-8. The surprisingly Baltimore Orioles 12-8, 2 games back from the Yankees. Boston struggling a bit at 8-14, and the Blue Jays bringing up the rear at 7-14, 7.5 games back from those Bronx Bombers. In the American League West, it's the Angels 16-6, starting to pull away from everyone in the division. The Athletics still hanging in there, though, a little bit at 12-9, 3.5 games back, followed by the Seattle Mariners 11-10, 4.5 games back. And the Houston Astros 8-12, 7 games back, followed by the Rangers sitting at 6-15, 9.5 games back. So taking a look at the wild card race in the American League, it's the Rays and Orioles right now sitting in the top, followed by the Athletics a half a game back, Mariners, White Sox, Royals all within a game or two, and the Tigers sitting down there at 4.5 back. Looking at the National League, it's the Mets 17-4 leading the East. At the bottom of the rankings, 7-14, the Phillies. In the National League Central, it's the Cubs 12-8, tied with the Cardinals at 12-8, and also the Reds. So we got a three-way tie there in the Central. The National League West, the Rockies 11-9, leading the way, and in the National League Wild Card, the Cubs, Cardinals, and Reds, as you saw in the Central, all tied, lead the wild card race. Padres, Nationals, Braves, all within a game or two. And then at the bottom there, the Giants at 6-15, 6.5 games back. Looking at some transactions that have happened over the last couple of days, the Kansas City Royals have optioned Chance Adams to AAA Omaha. The Orioles have designated relief pitcher Cole Sulser for assignment. The Royals, with a big signing of closing pitcher Roberto Osuna, to a one-year deal worth $3.8 million. He will now take up the closing job for the Royals. The Orioles have claimed relief pitcher Alex McRae, and the Tigers have promoted Brock Deatherage from AA to AAA Toledo. Looking at the rest of the league, as you can see, some minor transactions have happened, a couple of minor league injuries, and the Yankees have designated relief pitcher Michael King for assignment. The Rockies have recalled Connor Joe from AAA Albuquerque, and also the Angels have recalled Phil Goslin from AAA Salt Lake. A couple of injuries throughout the league. The Rockies placed starting pitcher Kyle Freeland on the 15-day injured list with a torn hamstrings, and the Yankees have placed their catcher on a 10-day injured list with a torn calf. Brian McBroom also out with a shoulder separation. And the big one, the starting pitcher for the Angels, Shohei Ohtani, on the 15-day injured list with a torn finger ligament. Hopefully that won't keep him out for too long. And then the last major injury to show here was Yadier Molina on a 10-day with a ACL sprain for the Cardinals. Looking at the batting averages, the league leader here in batting average is Mike Trout, batting .371 on the year, followed by Mark Canha, Yuli Gurriel, Adam Eaton, and Jared Kelenic. Leading the top five. Kelenic at .357 so far on the year. For hits, it's Kelenic with 30 hits, Mark Canha with 30, Xander Bogaerts with 29, Tim Anderson with 27, and Freddie Galvis also with 27, leading the top five. In doubles, it's Stevie Wilkerson from the Orioles with 9 doubles, Nick Solak, Whit Merrifield also with 9, Mitch Haniger with 8, and in triples, a slew of players sit at 2 on the year. Kelenic, Shohei, Mondesi, Phillips, Torres, Whit Merrifield. And for home runs, the league leader in the American League is Gleyber Torres with 9, Aaron Judge with 8. A lot of Yankees on this list. J.D. Martinez with 7, Eloy with 7 as well. RBIs, Aaron Judge 20, Mike Trout 19, Xander Bogaerts 18 in the RBI department. And looking at stolen bases, Adam Eaton, who's having a fantastic year, 5 stolen bases along with Buxton and Mondesi. And for wins on the pitching side, it's Jose Quintana, 5 wins. Also Dean Kramer from the Orioles with 5, and Sean Armstrong with 4. That shows why the Orioles are doing so well so far as they're starting pitching. And saves, Iglesias with 11, Karinchak with 9, and Nick Anderson and Kendall Graveman with 8. ERA, Jordan Lyles 1.13, Garrett Cole 1.17, and Seegers a 1.20. And looking at strikeouts, it's Shane Bieber, 38 strikeouts. I think most of them came against the Tigers. Lucas Giolito with 36, Chris Sale with 35, and Dylan Bundy with 34. Pitching WAR, it's Garrett Cole 1.1. Also Shane Bieber and Savali there at the top, 1.1 and 1.0, and Giolito also with a 1.0. And batting WAR, it's Mike Trout 1.5, Aaron Judge with a 1.4, Harold Ramirez and Xander Bogaerts all at 1. And that's going to do it here for Longball Sports. Thanks for watching, and again, like and subscribe down at the bottom there, and hopefully you're liking this content, and we look forward to putting out more, and we'll see you guys next time.